Right. You said earlier there was a time when you were making $7,000 a day. I don't want to misquote you.
No, that was on the startup, nigga. We had project bills that did 70s and 80s a day, bro. Since I was like 13. The 7,000. The funny part, if you
7,000 a day since 13. What the fuck was you doing? That is wacky.
Catch what I'm saying? I had just went on 119th. I'm from the low end, but they my peoples out there. My girlfriend out there was the little fat boy in the yellow shirt on that Get Smoke video.
Yeah.
He the real reason why Mouse got on that day, because that was like my stepson, and he's like, man, you know, go. Like, he really encouraged me to do it. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that shit with Mouse and turn him all the way. Like, hell yeah. He down there was basically Mouse's little manager. They the same age. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, if you know anything about me, wherever I go in the city or whatever I was doing and moving around and shit, if niggas want one shit, I was going places to put licks down, put spots together. You see what I'm saying? 119, wide open, shot at them, you know what I'm saying? Shot at them, used to sell weed and shit.
Oh, so they was moving drugs and shit, selling straight, all that shit. Niggas always start young, selling drugs, doing drugs. Like, what wrong with y'all?
I think shot him when he was working at Popeye selling weed or some shit at the side. His name was Siki then. He gonna hate me for saying that. Like, Siki, I turned the bitch to top shotter. I come over there, bed, we put the lick down. I had a line, I had a phone. The line is the phone, Sean. That's the line, okay? That's the line. Not the, you know, the real lines we had in the buildings where people really lined up, 100 people lined up to come, you know what I'm saying? But the line transverted to the phones, and you know what I'm saying? So I got a phone that probably it's $7,000 a day on this phone. I can push this phone in your hand and they coming. So I just put it over there on 119th with shot at them, and that was on a startup. So that was like the first few days I'm over there getting busy with them. They've been my shorty since they was 15. They had a block called Wallace, 124 Wallace, famous in Chicago for straight weed. And they was little boys. They was like 13 or 14 doing that. That was shot at and all them over there. Little Duke, shout out to Duke and them, Million, all them. They was over there at 13 or 14 with a weed spot. They're probably doing 50,000 a day on like 20 sacks and shit like that. Like numbers like that. So I do shit like get them like 10 or 20 pounds. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Way back in the day before Mouse, I don't even know if he was born yet.
So he really was a big folks giving it to the youngins. And he was getting right, folks.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when Mouse came along, it was just all of the same. You know, Shada got the line. We doing 7 a day because that's how much I'm back. Like, it's real, you know, it's real mathed out. You know what I'm saying? So 7 a day. That's all suburb money. Since the 100's so close to the suburbs, I got these white people that come from the suburbs, and they was just eating it up right there. You know what I'm saying? So bam. So it's like, all right, we making that every day. Let's do something, right? Let's have some fun. Let's figure it out. Mouse a rapper? No problem. Put him on planes, cribs in Atlanta? No problem. Or what? Porsches, rent, whatever? No problem. We going crazy until the day, pussy ass Rhyme Fest. You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Pussy ass, bitch ass, mark ass, hoe ass, broke ass, bum ass, hoe ass, fake school having ass.
Nah, why he coming for, bro? He about to do some slouch, man. You about to do some slouch.
Nigga. Calls the Chicago Sun-Times on us, bro. This bitch, Mary Mitchell, or some politician bitch or whatever the fuck, put this article on us front page with Mouse and Shot on the front. The world didn't even know that was Shot with the 30. They probably would have locked Shot up if they know that was him. With the 30 in front of the shawty and shit on the front of the Sun-Times talking about child abuse. So we going through that. You got the FBI pulling up talking about better not be no dope money invested into this little boy or everybody and their mama going to jail. So that was really the start of us. Everything had to be straight on the up and up. You see what I'm saying? It was like a wake-up call, like, damn, we done made it to the Sun-Times, you know what I'm saying? Then the little boy got killed in his neighborhood, and the other little boy was going to Mount School, and he couldn't even make it out of 8th grade. Like, that's as far as he went, because they put him out the school systems in Chicago. And shout out to that T.I. I know he be doing a lot of goofy shit now, but back then, T.I. and Cliff, rest in peace Cliff, was trying to donate money to, they weren't even trying to donate, they was trying to give us money to put Mouse into private school. They was offering to pay it. So shout out to them for that, but we didn't need it, so we said we was cool. His mama shot that shit down, you know what I'm saying? And he had to stop going to school, though, because a little boy brother got killed in the neighborhood, and the little boy mama went to the news once again. This is a whole other news clip that said that her son was getting threatened by Lil Mouse, talking about he next, and a bunch of stupid ass shit. Even the teachers knew it was bullshit. Like, the mama was just trying to get notoriety about her son getting killed or whatever on the block. So it's like we went through so much, G. We went through so much. I had people like Kawhi Bill on my line at the time. Like, that's why I was the way I was when you pulled up. I was cocky with it because, like, who the fuck is Sean Cotton? Get the fuck out of here with this T-shirt with the lips on it. And, you know, I was acting like an asshole. What? A straight ass.
Yeah,
and Shada, you know what? I don't know if you still talk to with her, but Shada told me that day, Shada put me in my place. And a lot of this internet shit and all that shit, Shada always had to put me up on because I was, like, taking everything so serious. He like, no, dude on his way, man. Like, listen, like, he gonna be something big. We need him, is what he told me.
Yeah.
Is what he told me. And I'm like, how?
Damn.
What check is he about to fucking cut today? And he was just like, listen to me. Like, that's why they was acting the way they acted. They like, you just get out, let us kind of, you know what I'm saying? And look at you today. You can't even get on unless you go through Sean Cotton, nigga. I say, wow, we talk about you all the time.
Straight up, man. I appreciate it. So you making all this money. Are you saving it? Are you blowing it in strip clubs at the time?
I don't know, fucker. I'm 43. Oh, we talking about back in them days?
Yeah.
I was in the strip clubs. Every strip club in Atlanta, from Magic City to Follies, all that shit. Mouse was like 13, 14. Now, I can't, big folks can't take the credit for that. That's Big Cuz from BMF, and that's Evil Twin from BMF. That's they doing. They had that little boy in every ass-shaking club. And then that motherfucker, Scooter, Young Scooter, my nigga Young Scooter. Mouse Mama had let me get parental guidance over him so I could move the states with him or whatever. So I had, like, I'm like his father, like his parent. I had rights over him to move him around and shit. So one mistake I made doing that, Sean, I'm in Atlanta. I'm chilling. I'm big folks in there. I'm over here doing something. And Mouse like, man, I'm about to shoot out here and do a show with Scooter and them in Alabama. They invite, man, we'll go ahead. You start, you know, we like family down there. We taught them boys some shit how to get some money. Scooter and VL, yeah, they know. We brought a whole nother lane for them boys. And they ain't looked back since. They been rich as hell. They nasty. They don't need that rap shit either. But
you talking about Young Scooter?
Yeah, Young Scooter. Shout out to Scooter. You know, Future is my people, and I like. It's a long list of little shit with me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people with real strong connections. And it always got something to do with the bag, Sean. Always. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker took Mouse to Alabama, and that little boy came back at 14, burnt. So you know, I had to call his mama. Like, it was fucked up.
What you mean?
So fuck Scooter for that, but that's my brother and I love him though. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of the only rappers not to be scared to come to Chicago. He had him and his like three of his hitters, dreadhead niggas with wicks and crazy track hawks and shit. And they was
Wait, what do you mean about bro? Like, y'all let me know.
Through Chicago, police stopped us and all that type of shit. We had hella cars, Porsches and shit. We telling this Young Scooter to the police, fuck y'all. And Scooter witnessed some shit in Chicago that a lot of rappers, entertainers don't get to witness with how the police act. You know what I'm saying? He witnessed that shit. They pulled him, give a fuck. He was on 55th Street. Stretched him out. We in the porch. It was crazy though. Like, he was like, what the fuck? But you see how it go. Like, ain't no fear of the police in Chicago. That's what he told me then. He like, man, niggas ain't.
That's why I ain't never going to Chicago for. Ain't nothing for me to. Ain't nothing for them. I'm stuttering and shit. I hope I remember to edit this out. Ain't nothing there for me.
Niggas got guns on them. Niggas talking to the police crazy. Like, man, what? Niggas, we get these fast ass cops and this shit. We'll pull off on their ass and this shit. Everything back there, Sean, with CPN up, we'd have left that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was the good old days and shit, though.